Have you ever listened to a tune that felt off? Not just one that sounds strange, but one that lingers in your mind, playing on a loop, whispering sinisterly in the back of your head. This is the story of the haunting melody. Julia was a violinist with an ear for the rare and the beautiful. She frequented thrift stores and flea markets, always on the hunt for lost treasures. One cold October evening, she stumbled upon a dusty old sheet music book. Handwritten in faded ink on the front page was the title, Etherea's Serenade. Intrigued, she bought it for just $1. The first note she played was like nothing she'd ever heard. It was otherworldly, eerie, ethereal, and intoxicating, as though the air itself bent around the melody. But from that moment on, Julia noticed oddities. At first, her violin would mysteriously go out of tune, and sometimes the strings would snap for no apparent reason. Then came the sounds, soft footsteps pacing in her room when no one was there, faint whispers that seemed to echo the same haunting tune she had played. Strange, she thought. Then one evening, as she practiced the serenade for the third time, the whispers turned into singing. A soft, ghostly soprano intertwined with her violin, creating a duet that sent shivers up her spine. Julia told herself it was an illusion, a trick of her mind. But the audience upstairs wasn't so easily dismissed. Her neighbors reported hearing the melody, even though Julia swore she hadn't played during those hours. They described it not as haunting, but as achingly beautiful and chilling. One night, Julia set up her phone to record herself practicing. When she watched it back, her blood ran cold. Standing behind her, translucent but unmistakable, was a woman wearing a Victorian-era dress. Her lips moved, singing the haunting melody. In the following days, Julia tried to rid herself of the sheet music. She burned it, tore it, even buried it, only for it to reappear on her music stand the next morning, and every time she looked closer, the ink seemed fresher. Eventually, Julia surrendered to the melody. Late at night, neighbors described hearing not one violin, but an entire orchestra. Yet by day, her apartment was silent. Julia herself? She was never seen again. The only thing left was the melody, still lingering in the air on some quiet moonlit nights. So if you ever hear a song that feels unfamiliar yet eerily personal, listen. But tread carefully. You never know the story behind a haunting melody. Did you hear that? Or is it just your imagination?